It's 12:30 in the afternoon and I'm Liz Jones, Managing Director of People to People UK and your host of P2P UK Live. Why are more businesses turning to outsourcing staff? This week we're going to unpack why businesses are increasingly turning to outsource staff. From cost efficiency to global talent access, we'll explore the key factors or key forces that are driving this shift and what it means for the future of hiring and operations. Also on today's show, with the incoming fire and rehire ban coming in, we'll discuss what you need to know. We'll explore our latest job opportunities in the UK. And lastly, we'll reveal our new social media poll on flexible working versus high salary. Today, we're diving into a topic that's reshaping how businesses build and manage their teams, outsourced staffing. So with the job market evolving rapidly and companies under more pressure than ever to stay agile, outsourcing certain roles or entire functions is becoming less of a plan B and more of a core strategy. Whether it's to manage costs, fill skills gaps, or respond quickly to changing demands, more and more UK businesses are turning to staffing partners for support. So to discuss this further today, we're joined by Hannah Slee. Welcome, Hannah. Great to have you with us.
Thank you.
So let's get straight into it. So what is behind the rise in outsourced staffing and why are more companies choosing this route?
Well, it really comes down to three main things: flexibility, cost efficiency, and that access to talent. Businesses want to stay agile, especially in these uncertain markets. And the outsourcing staffing essentially allows them to scale their workforce quickly without the long-term risk of permanent hires.
Right, and that's particularly relevant, I guess, with the economic ups and downs that we've seen lately. But let's talk about cost. How big is a driver, or how big of that is a driver?
Oh, it's huge. It's huge. Outsourcing really cuts down on overhead, no need to handle payroll, HR, in-house benefits. That's a big win for companies looking to reduce internal pressure and, streamline operations.
Yeah, and talent, how does outsourcing help on that front?
Well, the UK talent pool is really competitive and companies are struggling to find the right skills quickly. So working with an outsourced staffing partner massively opens up doors to pre-vetted, ready-to-go talent, including specialists that might not reach them otherwise.
And are there any risks that companies need to be aware of?
Yes, look, of course, if it sounds too good to be true, it probably is. So there are some issues there to be aware of, mainly communication and quality control. So if expectations aren't clear on the staffing partner, it isn't going to align with the company culture and it can create friction. So that's why choosing the right recruitment partner is really essential.
Absolutely. And final thought, do you see this trend in outsourcing continuing?
Oh, without a doubt. Yeah. As more companies adopt this hybrid model and a project-based work model again, outsourced staffing isn't just a temporary fix, it's becoming part of a long-term workforce strategy.
Brilliant insights, Hannah. Thank you for joining me today. Outsourced staffing clearly offers more than just savings. It's about speed, strategy, and staying competitive. Thanks for joining.
Exactly. Thanks so much, Liz.
It's time to take a look at some hot jobs across the UK, and we are looking for an architect in South East London. This role's paying $38,000 to $60,000 We're looking for a corporate paralegal in South East London, paying $30,000 to $40,000 annually. Don't forget to register with us for temporary opportunities. You'll be able to find the link to apply under this video. Today, we're taking a look at an article from HR News, which discusses the topic of firing and rehiring. Some key takeaways of the article: the UK is set to heavily restrict the use of fire and rehire under the new Employment Rights Bill, which is expected to come into force by October 2025. Employers will no longer be able to dismiss staff simply to impose new terms, except in rare high-risk cases like avoiding insolvency. A statutory code of practice will guide lawful contract changes, and failure to comply may result in legal and financial consequences. So HR teams must act now to review contracts, update policies, and build more collaborative, consultative approaches to workplace and workforce management. It is time to take a look at our social media poll results. And last week we had, are you planning on changing jobs in 2025? 72% of you said, yes, I am. This is a really interesting percentage, and I think this is going to mean a lot for businesses. If you want to get involved in this week's poll, do you prefer job ads that include salary information? Yes or no? I think certainly from my experience, it's important to include it. I'm really keen to see what you say. That is it this week for P2P Live. Thank you for joining, and we will see you all next week.